We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Pilar. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Mike Trout. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Donaldson's there to second for 1. Relay to first in time. Step in, Kevin Pilar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Jays, right fielder, Kevin Pilar.
To short. Desmond fields it cleanly. And a rather easy first out. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Leon. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Junior awaits the 1-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. There he goes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dahl is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch.
Oh, and they've got him picked off.
He's good.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He's on the move again from first. Pitch inside the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he is out on the tag. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll lead it off here to begin the 2nd.
The designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bautista in foul ground. One away. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard.
Batting six.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. The relay. In is Gerardo Parra. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. That's wide, 2-0.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Travis has it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him. So striding in, Josh Donaldson. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Josh Donaldson.
And he takes ball one. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pujols has room in foul territory. Oh, he brought it back. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Tulowitzki.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Another 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting six.
Here's Kendrys Morales hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Left side. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Sandy Leon. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. On his junior, but this is a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So coming to the plate, David Dahl. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Shepard comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Throw won't get him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses inside 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now a spin and a throwback to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And he's safe, and the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So digging in now, Jose Bautista. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jose
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Line drive to left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. In now, Russell Martin, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. The 2-1 on its way. Late that time for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Left fielder
Ted Shepard comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pujols is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here's the 3-1. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Hit on the ground out to short. Desmond has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes. Settling in now, Mark Trumbo. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Mark Trumbo goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Albert Pujols is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch.
And he will get there to make the running. Ready for another chance. Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Center fielder, number 24.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Dahl, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch. Kendrys Morales swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. On deck is Jose Bautista. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box, Jose Bautista. He reached on a single in his first try.
Bautista.
Right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Down the third baseline. Ramirez is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Russell Martin
The
now.
catcher,
0 for
number
1 for him here in this one.
Russell Martin.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Digging in the switch hitter,
catcher,
Sandy
number
Leon.
3.
He singled and
Sandy
scored in his first
Leon.
appearance in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time. Heading out towards shallow right. Pilar is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Ready for another
baseman,
shot now. Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Travis onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready now, Ted Shepard. He's 0 for 1
Leading
thus
off with
far.
the Jays, left fielder Ted Shepard.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready once again.
Now batting, right fielder Kevin Pillar.
Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. Runners back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. Full count. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's in there at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. His 7th. Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Line toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Too high, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Trumbo. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
First delivery to him on the way. Albert Pujols is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Griffey waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if you look.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And to score, the runner from second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. In is Gerardo Parra, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Bounce to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to the plate, and he is in there. Ready for another chance? Sandy Leon. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Frank Wiles trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits
Alexi Morillo.
runners at the corners, 2 men out. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Line drive to left. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Up next for Colorado.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. David Dahl is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Shepard is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play. Trying to pick things up. Where he left off, Josh Donaldson.
Baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Adam Ottavino enters to do the pitching in the bottom.
Rockies, number 0. Adam.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2, here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So striding in, Jose Bautista, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jose Ramirez. Aaron Luke is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Hit sharply on the ground.
Number 62.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Pilar is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
A little low. It's 2-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Hit sharply toward the right side. And Trout has himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. R.A. Dickey will get the ball here. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pilar's there. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Russell Martin now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Down and away, ball 1. Chris Coghlan will pinch hit here, and he's
Blue Jays. Number 7, Chris Coghlan. Now pitching for Colorado.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here. Yan Gomes is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Ready once again, Ted Shepard. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 0-1 delivery. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Parra over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder, Kevin Pilar.
Number 56 will take the ball now as the
Rockies, number 56.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And a perfect throw by Hannigan, and they got him at second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Shortstop, Ian.
Hit out toward second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder.
In is Gerardo Parra. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. Pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Junior's coming in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Ryan Hennigan. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Donaldson comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Devin Travis. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. The 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Parra has it in his tracks. 1 out. Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
20, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of...
And we'll have to leave it there. As stepping up to the plate, David Dahl. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pilar's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Digging in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. And this is low, ball 1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this. Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The next 3-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Hendry.
And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here it comes, 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Dahl. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs. Two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.